Hello there, YouTube. Welcome to a 59-degree Thursday, the 12th of September. Another quiet, very soothing morning. Poured down rain last night again. You can see everything's soaking wet. That lawn is gonna turn right back into like springtime. It has to. I don't have to do it because it's supposed to rain Saturday. Looks like there might be a chance to mow it on Sunday. Not enough light at the end of the day to get anything done. I might be able to get like parts of it done in sequence between the rain. I think it's supposed to be mostly cloudy, small chances of rain today, but I guess that's what it was yesterday, and it flat poured a couple of times. Anyway, let's head on to the south then. Go to our JOB. Alrighty. A whole 1 degree warmer here in Vancouver, and actually wetter than at home.
Yeah, I think they got,
we got rained on.
Got earlier.
Yeah.
This morning.
Yeah, come this way or something.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Mama, made it Thursday.
We did. We got 2.
Yeah. Oh, 2 left.
Yes.
All right, let's go in there and bust her out.
All right.
All right, have yourself a wonderful day there.
You too, Hubba.
All righty, love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
So the 2018 demo Champagne, I cheated and looked at a VIN inquiry, and then as soon as I looked at it and like, jeez, how can I forget that? I went up and told Kelly when I was going up there to get a cup of my cider up there and go, Champagne. She goes, Champagne what? I said, that's the color of the 2018 demo. She just rolls her eyes. She goes, why can't we remember that stuff? Then somebody commented about it as well. So I had a bunch of low voltage codes. So I go to test the battery to make sure the battery's in good shape. And actually it is. When I get it connected, it's 100% health, 95% charged. But look at these battery terminals. They're just eaten up looking. So there's nothing wrong with the battery. I just need to take that apart, clean it, dielectric grease it, and put it back together. And it was just basically showing it was a low battery issue. And probably what happened, it got under load on a start, the engine stopped at a certain position, and weird things happen. Sometimes they start every time, and sometimes you get that little hiccup when it tries to start. Probably put it under a load, and it doesn't take much for the CAN bus orb to see that something is wrong. So I've already cleared the codes, and the amount of time for diag, I can clean all that stuff. There'll be nothing additional to it. Get her together, take her for a quick rip, and this K1600 has some. Hold on, the computer's asking me stuff here. Yes, accept. Hang on just a second. I'll just let you stare at the 1600 here for a second. There might be stuff showing up here I don't want to expose, but anyway. Drive up, when you first start this thing up, it runs like poop. In fact, it even like dies. And the bike was facing me when he fired it up there, and it just smells rank with bad gas. And look at how dark the exhaust is, and the gas in the tank. It absolutely stinks. The guy is swearing up and down it's fresh gas. I guess I didn't talk to him, but maybe he's going to the same station and he's consistently getting bad gas. I mean, that gas does not smell good. But I'm going to do an adaptive reset on everything on it and let her start off fresh. And he said it's been doing it for quite a while now, and he keeps getting fresh gas. My question is he getting fresh gas from the same place? Maybe your fresh gas ain't so fresh. Remember, tier 1 stations. If you're wondering what a tier 1, where they're at around you, I think it's tier1gas.com. Just look it up. And those guys have to meet very strict standards. And if even it is a tier 1 station and it's somewhere that maybe super doesn't get used a lot, I would find a bigger station, because the guys that, you know, monitor all that and make sure everything's up to tier 1 standards probably doesn't hit them little small rinky-dink stations, you know. I don't know, just absolutely just guessing, but that does not smell good. That is not good smelling gas. But I'll reset the adaptive values and go from there. And once it gets out of that, the initial startup of, you know, because it kind of goes into an enrichment mode. And yeah, if you got nasty gas when it's, you know, it's like pulling the choke, so to speak. It's just all computer controlled. If you got funky gas in there, that's when it's really going to run funky. And you know, once they warm up and everything gets normal, then, you know, it can pretty much chew whatever you throw at it. But anyway, let me do that right quick, and we'll check her out. I gotta let it roll outside and let it sit for they say up to 10 minutes, or to a certain temperature. I just let them sit out there for about 12 to 15 minutes. I just let them just find home, wherever that is. All right. BMWs everywhere. I've got a Traveler with a BMW that gonna do a quick oil change and possibly a battery or something. But until that makes it down here, let's take the beautiful Champagne Spyder RT Limited Dark Edition for a rip. Got those terminals all nice and cleaned up. Look beautiful. I'm gonna take a fairly quick run with this one today. Yeah, buddy. I missed you, old gal. I miss all of them. You get attached to them. Get very attached to them. It's funny, when Mitch rolled that thing down, I see him pulling up. I had no idea. And I had this little, I perked right up, went running right out there, and before I even got a word out, he goes, "This is your old demo." And I go, I had a feeling. I seen them armrest back there in that color, and I don't know, just you have that little sixth sense that hangs around back there and goes, I might know that one. Come on, you got a green light. What are you waiting on there? Come on, Subaru. The Nissan doesn't seem very sure either, does it? Yeah, the battery's in perfect health. I just think it had a kind of a weak connection there, and it probably just got under a load, and just enough that, man, when I pulled the nuts and stuff out, it was a mess back there. So I got some battery cleaner stuff that I spray on there, and that loosens things up. And just you can use a little different. I ain't gonna tell you how to do it because you're liable to mess something up. But anyway, I clean all the post off, blow everything off, dielectric grease everything. The bolts and everything were in good shape. It just, they had corrosion between the lead post. It was just the connections against the post. But it must have been good enough, you know, the battery tender was working as it should on it. If you notice, there's a little sound difference on this one. If you and you guys leave a comment below if you know why this one sounds a little different. And I swear it made it run better, but it would be a very expensive thing to duplicate it. You could use something else and get a probably better, even better yet, performance. Something by BRP. I think these OEM mufflers are pretty high. She is spunky. Love the sound. Doesn't sound like a normal RT. Hello there, see this guy? He was in talking to Kelly today. picking up some gear or something. I forget what she said. She goes, oh, so-and-so was by, said hi. I go, see the sky? She goes, yep. I said, cool. We catch each other a lot driving through. Let's give you a nice, with some nice light. Why do them curbs keep getting broke up more and more? It's like nobody down here. I don't think anyway. Who knows what happens in the middle of the night in the big city. Oh, she didn't even have the fog lights on. That actually looks kind of cool with the fog lights on. Man, that Champagne Dark Edition does look good. I just don't see a lot of these things, so it's really nice to see one. Now to come back out with that color and do another Dark Edition, that is a looker. Alright, let's get back and get my traveling GSA guy done. I'm surprised it's not downstairs with me already, because it's probably been 20 minutes since he asked if I could get it done. I said, heck yeah, get her on down here. Boom. I think she may have even mentioned that it was like cutting out while she's riding it. Yeah, that there was a whole handful of codes all related to low voltage, and yeah, it's just telltale, battery issues. It looks like somebody loading up on the GSA. Maybe he decided to do something different. It's only GSA I see out, unless there's one sitting in my area now that I took off. But thanks for coming for a ride on the 2018 demo. Man, did she do a good job keeping this clean. Well, hello there, YouTube. Man, it looks like it could rain. There's some pretty dark clouds floating around out there.
Yeah, there are.
So we can go ahead and get the goodbye done before the rain hits. Have to do it on the porch. Those days are coming soon enough. Porch or car or whatever. Now the wind's gonna come up and mess up my microphones. Yeah, they're all gonna be. But yeah, I was so busy once I got back that GSA, the Traveler, was there, and then one of the things he needed was a battery, and then we're out of the BMW batteries. I don't know what's going on with the BMW batteries. Well, I have an idea, but I ain't talking about it. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about it. But yeah, big problem. Ended up with a Yuasa in there, which is fine. Cold cranking amps is good enough, and we know they're good batteries. But yeah, I was back and forth with the batteries, and we went and got one from someplace else, and the polarity was wrong. It was a YB14LBS. It needs to be a YB14BS. Because the positive negative, there's not enough cables in a water boxer to swap that around. It has to be the correct way. But Kelly said, I don't know if there we actually had several of them, so didn't have to go anywhere anyway. That's why parts people should be doing part stuff. But anyway, a little fiasco. I didn't have a chance to film anything. It was just, we got out of there late too.
Yeah.
So trying to get him done, but he's a Traveler, cool guy. And he's had some things with it. That actually GSA was being borrowed from a buddy, and his bike got an update to it and it bricked the ECM. So he said, I've had enough weird things happen on my trip now that I may just call it off and head back. So he's gonna sleep on it tonight and decide what to do. He goes, that's just way too many things. It's like somebody's trying to tell me don't go on this trip, kind of a thing, Thinks weird stuff like I do. Anyway, other than that, it was a nice day. Got to ride the demo. She's already come picked it up.
Very
I was
nice
happy.
lady.
Yeah, it was just those terminals, just throwing some crazy low voltage codes. Once I got that thing apart, it was a whole, I had to end up taking the whole battery out. It wasn't something I could clean easily. I don't know what attacked that thing like that. It's pretty wild. Doesn't look like nothing else is corroded on the bike. I don't know. Weird thing, but got it cleaned up, dielectric greased up. She'll be good. I can't believe that battery is still, after all those years, is that strong.
That's
100% health, 95% charge. That's perfect. That's battery taken care of. But I think on that, we're gonna roll.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up, and you guys have a wonderful Friday or Saturday.
Heck yeah. All right.
We see you in the morning.
We'll see you then. Thanks for watching now. Bye-bye.